Every day, another headline, another little girl, another woman, another family left carrying a wound they'll never fully escape. And every day, it feels a little more ordinary. That's the part that frightens me. Not that these crimes happen. Human beings have always been capable of terrible things. History is filled with cruelty, wars, genocide, slavery, violence. The capacity for evil isn't new. What's new is how efficiently we've learned to consume it. One swipe, one notification, one breaking news banner, another life reduced to a headline before we've even finished our morning coffee. We don't stop. We don't linger. We don't sit with the weight of what another family is about to endure. We scroll. The headline disappears. Another one takes its place. Then another, and another, until tragedy becomes just another piece of information passing through our day. Not because we're cruel, but because we're overwhelmed. Our brains were never designed to absorb this much human suffering before breakfast. So we adapt. We build emotional calluses. We tell ourselves we can't think about every terrible thing that happens. And perhaps that's true. But somewhere along the way, we stopped recognizing the difference between protecting ourselves and becoming numb. That distinction matters because every headline represents a human being whose entire world has just been shattered. For the public, it's just a story. For the family, time stopped. There is a bedroom that will never feel the same. A chair at the dinner table that suddenly carries unbearable weight. A mother who will replay her last conversation for the rest of her life. A father asking himself what he could have done differently. Brothers, sisters, children, friends. Lives divided forever into two chapters, before and after. We read about them for 30 seconds. They live with them forever. I've said this for years. The veneer of civilization is razor thin. Civilization isn't measured by our skyscrapers, or our technology, or our wealth. History has shown us that prosperous societies can still become brutal ones. The true measure of a civilization is much simpler. Can girls walk home without fear? Can women go for a run before sunrise or after sunset without calculating every possible escape route? Can they exist in public without carrying the invisible burden of constant vigilance? If the answer is no, then all our achievements deserve far less celebration than we give them. Because civilization isn't defined by what we build, it's defined by what we protect. Every headline reminds us that violence against women isn't an isolated event. It's a mirror reflecting what we tolerate, what we normalize, what we ignore. Every headline asks us the same question. Not who committed the crime, but what kind of society allows these stories to become so ordinary that we barely look up from our coffee? That is what frightens me. Not that evil exists, but that familiarity with it quietly erodes our capacity to be shocked. Because the day we stop being shocked is the day the veneer becomes even thinner. And every headline reminds us just how thin that Veneer really is.